What up traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be looking at and showing you guys how I basically mark out my charts for the morning and ready for the streams and all that good stuff. So if you guys are new here, make sure you like and follow and subscribe, do all that good stuff. And this is basically a video for people who are new to my streams and basically come on later on and they don't know how I've marked up my charts. I'm going to show you in depth how I mark out my charts and how I like to do it. So let's start off. I like using all time frames, okay? So from the daily time frame to the 15-minute time frame, because why not? Why would you only use a couple of them when you can use all of them to kind of give you the bigger picture? It's like painting a picture. Why would you only use one brush when you can use 50 of them? Obviously 50 is a lot, but you know, that kind of scenario. So the first thing I do is obviously check news at the start, and then I go into my charts. This is GJ here. We start on the daily time frame. This is the first thing I like doing in the morning. Obviously, this is at night time now, but this is exactly what I do in the morning. As you can see, we had some amazing bearish movement here, and this is actually going to hit TP, which is here, 159,500. But anyway, that's for a different sort of story. So the first thing I do is I like using these horizontal lines, and these lines are for the flips of candles, and I use them for the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame. And they basically are here, so it means when I'm on the 50-minute and the 30-minute, I don't have to keep on switching to the higher time frame just to see how they are looking. I can literally picture it in my head just by looking at the 50-minute and the 30-minute time frames. So as you've seen here, I put a yellow line above or below, depending on this, on the flips of the daily candles. So if we do this here, I can write here that this is the daily. Oh, 1 second here. Move that off. Do this. And then text in here. This is the daily flip. So I kind of want to keep on the higher time frame bias here. So if this was the start of the day, I'm like, right, okay, this candle's bearish. I want to stay on this. So this is the daily flip, sorry. Nice. So I'll keep that there, knowing that, you know, the daily, I want to keep on the daily's kind of movement where the direction it's heading. And as you can see, we are bearish. The 4-hour, I also like looking if it is also in the same direction, and like you can see it is. So the 4-hour flip will be here. This is the flipping, so meaning that if this candle comes above, a price pushes above this zone, which I'm going to actually do a blue one because this is the 4-hour, I know that a higher time frame is changing direction, and you know that's not good. I kind of want the daily and the 4-hour to both be bearish if I'm looking for trades. So now I've got this into place now. I'm going to write here. This is what I do every single morning on the stream. You'll see me do it every single morning. This is just how I like to do it. You guys can do it different ways if you want, but this is the way I like to keep it. And it keeps my charts clean because I don't have to put like 4-hour resistance and 4-hour support, because you can see that this line is also kind of 4-hour support. So it's a very, very key line. So let's actually just put these a bit further, like here. Nice. So now we've done the 4-hour and the daily. So these are the flipping the candles. So I want to keep the bias on here. So as you can see, if I was looking for trades now, I'm only looking for sells because the 4-hour is bearish and the daily is bearish. Really, really good stuff. So now we go down to the hourly time frame. Now it's going to give us a bit more kind of level for zones here. And I'll start doing maybe a couple zones. So I also know here that we have a resistance line right here. So you can see this is resistance because this candle here pushed all the way down, came back up. This candle couldn't close above this region, then came back onto support, which is this 4-hour support here. Then we came back up, rejected it again. So you can see that this level here, 150.25 area, is a very, very big resistance. And this also comes into the factor that this price came down here and actually used this line as a support. So it acted as a support here, and now it's a resistance. This is kind of zone, a very, very key zone, which I'll take into consideration. And then we can draw some more zones on here if you want for the hourly. So you also can see that there was clear resistance up here. You can see this candle couldn't close above, came all the way down. This candle couldn't close above, and now same thing here. So this is the top resistance right here. Nice. Now what can we see? We can also see that this is the hourly support right here, which actually did break on this candle here, and then we started exceeding down. But let's just go into the so doing a couple kind of zones just to give you a bit of a picture, and then we can go down to the 30-minute, maybe give us more of a indication here. So you can see that, yes, I can start to draw the support in. So you can see there was a little support here, which is right on the 4-hour flip, which is interesting. And then we also can see we exceeded down here, and we rested on this support right here, which we seem to have broken again. So you can see we have different kind of zones here. Obviously, it's coming towards the end of the day, so this will just start ranging here. But if this is kind of how price done, this is a very keen entry here. If this was London Open and we had a closure below and still had a closure below with the top wick, if we start exceeding these lows here and maybe exceeding these wicks, would be good for sells. But you can see instantly I've already made my ranges coming from the daily time frame all the way down to the 30-minute and the 50-minute, and really identifying these zones here. And now you can see what you got as a picture. Now, what I'd be doing here is I'd be like, well, if you come up here, this 4 hours is going to be bullish. So you could do potential buys here. For me, I will probably not even look for buys above here because the daily is still bearish and I want to keep on the trend. But as I said before here, sells below this region when we got a closure, which would be this candle, would be nice. So you can see already I've already done a trading setup instantly, just from going from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. We've identified what the trend is. We've identified zones. This zone here would be a no trade zone. So let's have a look here. And I'll be doing more. I'll do another video about zones soon. I don't want to take too much into this video for zones. You can see this is the zone, no trade zone here, and yeah. So this is the end of the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. This is just identifying a few key zones, going from the daily time frame, using the flips and all that good stuff, and coming down to the 30-minute and the 50 minutes, using all time frames to give you a perfect picture of the markets. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.